Aloha Stampers, I'm Cheryl Hamilton from Create with Cheryl, and today I want to show you how to make a really cute accordion fold card. And it's a good way, look at this, how it opens. This part can even open that much. It's a really neat way to use up some of your pretty designer series paper. You're going to need a 12 by 12 sheet to start this. And this will focus on the Fern Flora suite. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make this. I'm starting by using this paper called Moonlit Flora that's a part of the Fern and Floral suite. And it's really beautiful, lots of different greens with a little bit of berry, I think that's berry burst right there. And the backs are just coordinating colors like this one. But I'm going to choose this print. I think this fold is really fun to do when you have a border print. So see how I have this going along at the bottom, and I could also do it with this one. So I'm going to take this piece and cut it across here. And I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4 by 12. So go do it at 5 1/4. And this paper is already 12 by 12. So that's what I'm starting with. I'm going to do some scoring here to make it into an accordion fold. I'm scoring it first at 2 and then 5. And I have to spread my trimmer out there so I can score it at 8. Okay, put this aside. Now I'm going to fold it accordion style, and this is going to fold in like this, and you just keep going back and forth. Like that, and finally like that. Okay, and when you get it like you want it, you're gonna burnish it real well with your bone folder to make it lay flat. Okay, so that's pretty neat how that's going to go. I've got a piece of soft sea foam that just goes with it, and I'm cutting that. I've cut it already at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to glue my designer series paper folded piece onto there. Just right in the middle so that the margins are equal. When you're using this multi-purpose liquid glue, you have a few seconds to move it around and position it till it's really perfect. So I like to use that. Okay, let me see. The next thing I've done is you need to find some kind of nesting dies, and these are one of my favorites. They're called Everyday Arches, and how they just fit right on top of each other, and you have a big set of them. So I've taken one of the larger one, I've cut the soft sea foam and the white, and then this is the one that goes just inside it. I'm going to do some stamping on this white piece, this white small arch, because that's going to be the focus on the front. And from the Fern and Flora, I've found Thankful for You. And I'm going to use some black ink and just stamp this along the bottom right. Okay. Next, let me see. Next, I want to do some stamping with, I'm just going to take a piece of scratch paper here. It's my Whisper White again, or not Whisper White, Basic White, and stamp a few of these moths on here that are going to be cut out with my die cuts. I'm just stamping an extra in case I make a mistake. And then last thing, let me think. Since I've got my black ink out, this is going to go on the inside, the larger white, and I want to stamp a moth on there. Just going to stamp it along the top. Okay, set it aside. Let's do the green leaf. So I've got soft seafoam, this gorgeous fern, and mossy meadow. Usually when I do a bigger stamp, I like to apply the ink to it when it's laying upside down like that. It just makes it, well, hopefully it applies the ink a little bit more regular all over it. So I'm going to stamp on here. I'm back and I've cut out my fern and 3 little moths. I think before I stick those on, I'm going to go ahead and put my arches together. So this one goes on the front over the soft seafoam. And so I'm going to glue it right on the front. You have to be careful now. This is where you could make a big mistake just by putting glue all over. Don't do that. You're putting glue just so it goes on this front one. If you wanted to, you could glue this panel down also and put glue on both of these, but I like this butterfly, so I had to make it so you could open them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the edge here, and I just don't want it to get in this section or it'll get stuck and won't be able to open it. So I'm going to put a little line of glue along the edge, and that way it'll stick right to that point and I don't have to worry about exactly where to do it. So I'm just positioning it to where it looks centered. Okay, I like that. And see, yeah, it opens fine. And then since I'm here, let me put the fern on with some dimensionals. And you could do this, but you need to worry about the middle if you have a bigger die, because you don't want it to be sunk in the middle. So I like to use lots of these dimensionals. And see, like that. And I think I'm going to pop 2 of these up, and one I'm just going to glue down because I like to see them just in different, I like different levels of things like that. These 2, I'm going to put mini dimensionals. Probably just need 1. Put 1 going this way and 1 on the bottom. Really like that. It needs a couple of little dots, so I've got my 2025 through 2027 in color flat pearls because I want to use a dark one to go with the black. You could also have used smoky slate for, is that what it's called? No, Secret Sea is this real dark color that goes with the paper, so that would be another option for you to use. Usually I like to put things in 3, but this is getting very busy. I'll put one up here. That's my front. And then, so for the inside, all I have left, I decided to put, I just like this little fiddlehead fern. And it's got, I can poke out a few more pieces in this. It's just so cute. And I'm putting it on, just on the inside. I don't want to get glue all over, so let me just do a few little teeny dots. And then just put it down like that. Still got a little glue oozing out. Boy, that's hard not to do, but that's okay. Okay, now the trick is you want it to slip totally under there. You don't want it to close and be sticking out or be crooked or something like that. So I'm going to put glue on this for my inside. And then I'm going to try my best to do it quickly and line it up. So see how I'm doing that and just closing it. And I still need to push it in just a little bit. And then before you really set it down, make sure it's covered, and it is. It looks straight, so there we go. I think I'm done. So I hope you guys give this a try. It's a great way to use up your some of your pretty designer series paper, and I know you guys all have some, like me, that you're hoarding. So don't do that. Just use it up. And thank you so much for watching my video today. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And just have a great day. Aloha.